I thought an overall fantastic game by our whole entire lineup from top to bottom. Obviously, I thought Shaylee threw a great game, played clean defense. I thought we had some really good 2-strike battles, good base running, and obviously, the long ball, that insurance run was huge for us. So.
Ackerman, you talked about before she had to strain or whatever, and she doesn't throw a lot of complete games. You look at her history. So what's changed about her possibly, because she does give up the 2 home runs, but that's it. I mean, a lot of times. So what maybe was different about her, not necessarily this game that we see, but maybe her last, because she also did good at Texas State.
Yeah, I think she's understanding what makes her effective on the mound, and it's not by using her arm. It's by making sure she's using the ground, being able to use that energy from the ground up, and getting her legs and her hips kind of in the pitch versus kind of throwing it a lot with her shoulder and her arm. And so mechanically she has worked really hard on that, and with that she's also gotten into, she's always been in good shape, but she's hit the weight room a little bit differently. And so I think those 2 combinations, understanding she just doesn't get as fatigued as she did, I would say, previously.
And what about the involvement or evolving of Kramer? Because we see her limited, so you see, well, maybe they got her because she's got a good arm. Then we see then I see she's got a little speed. Well, today she gets 2 hits off an All-American. So is her game, is that who she always was, or is her game evolving?
Yeah, I think Kramer is another one that she works like. And the game doesn't lie. But if you look at her freshman year, she had a really good freshman year, and then last year she had a little bit of a off year, and I don't even know why. And so then when she transferred here, we were really excited about it because she's super athletic, she has good speed, she's got a good arm, and we thought that from a offensive standpoint that Coach Harger, because she had bat speed, she had some tools that we could kind of tune up that swing and get the production. And I think at the beginning of the year she was still kind of working through that, and her and Keeley were battling for that spot, and obviously there's still that competition there as well. But I think Kramer just continued to work at her craft and continue to just get better, honestly, and so she's taken advantage of the opportunities she's been given. Or actually, I would say she's earned. Yeah.
Talk to me about those 2 challenges from Auburn.
Yeah. So they, in one play, they challenged twice, or 2 different, I guess, aspects of it. So one, Coco leaving early, and then the out safe call at third base. And that was huge because the leaving early, we have used it to our favor as well, but that has really stifled the running game, just because if you're a tick, early, you technically left early. So it's made us be a little bit more, I wouldn't say cautious because we never play cautious, but I would say intentional about situations that we're going to steal and making sure that we're on time. And then the out safe call at third base, I felt good about that one. I felt like that she was clearly safe, but Coco was Coco. That kid, she did, every aspect of her game today was good, but defense, she can help us. Offensively, she can help us with her speed, with her short game, with her power, and obviously on the base path. And so she's just a nemesis. I'm happy that I don't have to face her, to be honest.
Y'all played a great game offensively, but what would you say about y'all's defensive game also?
Yeah, I felt like we made the routine plays. I thought, when we play clean defense, Amari made some really good plays at first base, some tough hops were over there, and I think, when we play really clean defense, we tend to win softball games. It's a funny thing how that works. So, but yeah, I think just good communication. I thought our pre-pitch was much better. I felt like in some of the games in which we've made some errors, we didn't have really good pre-pitch, and we talked about that a little bit today before the game, and I think that helped.
Have you ever faced Pinta before in your career somewhere along the lines?
I have not. That is the first time I've seen her.
Okay, because a lot of people, so why did you have success against her? Was it,
I think going into the game, Harger had a plan of lefties should most likely attack first pitch. And personally, I do better hitting earlier in the count. So whenever I went in with that mentality, I felt a lot better. So that's where I got my success from.
I was going to say, you did hit, okay, you got the first time. Second one, shooting balls. So, so first time we talked to you, I think since you come? Why come to A&M? You know you're in Louisiana for 2 years, so why come to A&M?
Part of it was just being closer to home, but also I just really enjoyed the coaching staff and what they had to offer for me. And I mean, I felt like I needed a fresh start, and I've been really enjoying it.
Seems like you're playing more. Is anything happening that we're not seeing in the games or whatever, practices or whatever? Why do you feel possibly you're getting more playing time, more at bats? Anything in particular?
I just feel like my confidence is so much better here, and I feel like that plays a big part in a game like this, which is a game of failure. So I just think that really elevated my game.
Cool.
Close at the end there, 3-2. How do you think those 2 runs really built the momentum for Allie to go through at the end?
I think especially Allie's home run, it really gave us kind of kind of a decompress moment, because we were up by 1 run, but when Allie hit that home run, we were like, okay, we're feeling a lot better.
And then how did it feel at the end? Just finally you took the series, we're good. How'd that feel?
So good. Because we didn't have to go into tomorrow and think about, okay, now we have to take the series, it's even. But no, we were really pleased.
Turns out, your stolen base also is big about you get a good jump or have a good read, or what about that?
I think just as of lately, we've been really focusing on not being early, because everybody has been calling like, oh, see if she left early, see if she left early, and that was just my thing. I was like, don't leave early. So that was just my thing.